what's up? It's Bianca back with another guitar tutorial for you, this time for People Watching by Conan Gray. This song is incredible and super beginner friendly to play, so we are loving that. But before we get started with the tutorial, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss out on your chance to learn some of your favorite songs on guitar. I know I like to learn new songs, I'm sure you do too. Definitely let me know what other songs you'd like to learn on guitar so I can post tutorials for them as well. But let's get started with the tutorial. So the first thing you should always do before you start playing is tune your guitar up to standard tuning. For this song, you need your capo on the 5th fret. There are 5 chords you need to know to play this song. There are no bar chords. There's 1 picking pattern I'll show you, 3 strumming patterns, and 2 chord progressions. So super easy, super beginner friendly, so let's get started. So the first chord you need to know to play this song is A minor, E minor, Fsus2, Gsus4, and C major. Alright, so now let's get into that picking pattern that you hear throughout the intro and the verses. It is a super easy picking pattern, so we're loving it. The picking pattern is just the bass note of each chord plus the G and the B string all played at the same time, and then you mute it. So the A minor, the bass note, is the A string. The E minor and the Gsus4, the bass note, is the low E string. The Fsus2, your bass note, is the D string. So how we're going to do this is your thumb will play the bass note of each chord. So it'll go back and forth from, the A string, E string, and the D string, depending on what chord you're playing. And your pointer finger and your middle finger will pluck the G and the B string at the same time. So not playing a chord, let's just start with the low E string. Let's do it that way. Your thumb on the low E string and your pointer and your middle finger on the G and the B string, so it'll sound like this. Okay, so now let's get into actually adding the chords in. So your chord progression is A minor to E minor to Fsus2 to Gsus4. And what that'll look like, I'll play it all together for you and then we'll go over it slowly. Alright, so you may have noticed that a couple of those chords get held out longer than the other ones. So the A minor and the Fsus2 only get held out for 2 beats, where the E minor and the Gsus4 gets held out for like twice as long as that. So what we do for it is it's a quick change, so let's go over it slowly. So the A minor, mute, switch to E minor really quick. You pluck the strings, you hold it for a few seconds, then you mute it. Fsus2, mute. Gsus4, hold, mute. So slowly it'll look like this. A minor, E minor, Fsus2, Gsus4. Alright, so now let's pull it up to full speed. It'll look like this. That wasn't funny, but she laughed so hard she almost cried. They're counting months they've been together, almost 45. And it just keeps going like that throughout the intro and the verses. If picking is something that you're having trouble with, I do have an alternative strumming pattern that you can use. You do still have to do those quick changes, but your strumming pattern is just a single down strum followed by mute. So it's down, mute, E minor, down, mute. You still do that hold, so down, mute. But with the strumming pattern, you don't really have to worry about if you're picking the right notes, especially if you're a beginner. It might be a little easier for you. So again, let's add in some lyrics. It'll sound like this. That wasn't funny, but she laughed so hard she almost cried. They're counting months they've been together, almost 49. Alright, so there's your beginner pattern if you don't want to do the picking. So that will lead us into the chorus. Your strumming pattern changes. It's down, down, up, down, up. And your chord progression is F, Sus2, Gsus4 to A minor to C major to E minor. Now you may have noticed that I put that C major and the E minor in parentheses. What all that means is that they share a measure, so your strumming pattern differs just a tad because they're splitting the measure. So the Fsus2, the Gsus4, and the A minor get that down, down, up, up, down, up. Your C major and your E minor just get a down, down, up. So what that'll look like, it'll look like this. Now let's play it a little slowly. Try to play along with me. So Fsus2, down, down, up, down, up, Gsus4, A minor, C major. Alright, so a little closer to full speed with some of the lyrics. It will sound like this. I want all that love and emotion. I wanna be attached to the person I'm holding. Someday I'll be falling without caution, but for now I'm only people watching. Right. I know I messed up some of the lyrics there. I apologize. I don't have them right in front of me at the moment. But that's the gist of it. And you end on that Fsus2. Mute it. The only other thing you need to know is that pre-chorus after the second verse and the bridge is the exact same thing. It's the same chord progression as the verses, so it's A minor, E minor to Fsus2 to Gsus4, but each chord gets held out for half a measure, so you already know the strumming pattern is that down, down, up. Okay, so down, down, up. Starting on your A minor, it'll look like this. Fsus2, Gsus4. Alright, and so the pre-chorus, you only play it twice. The bridge, you play it 8 times, and at that very, very last part of the bridge where it slows down and there's really no music playing, where he says, I feel love emotion, you actually do a technique called chucking. You don't have to do it at this part if you don't want to. I think it sounds really cool because there's no music playing, but if you're doing a cover for this song, which I assume that you want to sing it and play your guitar at the same time, that's just my assumption, then it sounds really cool to add in there. That way there's a little bit of background stuff going on while you're singing it. All you do is you rest your hand on the strings so they're not creating any noise, and it's just down, down, up, and you do it 8 times. So essentially per word gets 2 down, down, up. So it would go like this. I feel love emotion. I don't think I have the rhythm right with the lyrics, but essentially that's what it sounds like. It's just down, down, up 8 times. So that is all you need to know to play People Watching by Conan Gray. So let's get into that full playthrough so you can see the whole song come together with the acoustic guitar. Wasn't funny, but she laughed so hard she almost cried. They're counting months they've been together, almost 49. He's making fun of how she acted around the holidays. She wears a ring, but they tell people that they're not engaged. They met in class for metaphysical philosophy. He tells his friends I like her cause she's so much smarter than me. They're having talks about the futures until 4 a.m. and I'm happy for them. But I wanna feel all the love and emotion, be that attached to the person I'm holding. Someday I'll be falling without caution, but for now I'm only people watching. I'm only looking just to live through you vicariously. I've never really been in love, not seriously. I've had a dream about a house behind a picket fence. Next one I choose to trust, I hope I use some common sense. But I cut people out like tags on clothing. End up all alone, but I still keep hoping. I wanna feel all that love and emotion, that attached to the person I'm holding. Someday I'll be falling So that is it. That's how you play People Watching by Conan Gray. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future tutorials and lessons. See you guys next time.